Hello everyone, it is Susan here and welcome to my channel, and today we are working on hashtag scripture cards to share. So I'm so excited. I have like everything ready. I was like so excited about this. I just couldn't wait to get working on this. Before I do though, I just want to remind everybody I have a retirement giveaway going on through the month of May. I will put the giveaway link to my video in the description box. It may be way down, but just look for it. Scroll down in my description box and you will see the link to my giveaway video. Okay, so I think I know exactly what I'm doing. Excuse me. So let's see. Let me grab my glue, my most favorite glue ever. Never, ever, ever clogs, never. Okay, so what I did was, so I don't know if you know this, but I did have all of the verses printed out just on a regular, 8.5 by 11 printer paper, and I ended up cutting them all. That wasn't the purpose for them. It was really for me to share, with all of you, what the verses were, but I ended up cutting them up since I had them printed anyway, and then I ended up cutting it down, and I want to get it onto this little piece of scrapbook paper. So I have my 3x4 card, and I love this. This is actually from it'll come to me. I forget who this is from, but anyways, I thought it was super cute with all the little flowers and everything on it. And I do think I think I might put this bobby pin on here. This would kind of take the place of my tassel for today. So the prompts today are to work with an index card or project life card, add some scrapbook paper. I have scrapbook paper or painty paper, and attach some ribbon. I have some ribbon and twine, lace, floss to create a dangle or tassel hanging from the card and a Bible verse. So yeah, so I'm not going to have like a true tassel, but I thought that sure would look cute because, well, it looks really awesome on there. So the first thing I want to do is I actually had this little piece of it's paper that I tore off. This was actually from this project that we did. From this project. Yeah. It was actually from this. So I still had it left over, and I figure, well, you know what? I'm going to use it. So I'm just going to start gluing stuff down. And I think what I'll do is put this down here. I know I have to trim it, but that's okay. I'm going to put that there. And then above that, I'm going to put the lace. And it's going to come down a little bit onto this pink strip of scrapbook paper. So I'm going to put that there. Oops, oopsie daisy. So that's going to go there. Okay, good. So that's good. So then while that dries, I'm not going to cut it just yet. I'll move that to the side. I'm going to work on this. So I know that I need this piece of paper cut to 3 inches. So let me just do that. Now I can glue all of these on here. Perfect. Okay. Make sure I have them in order. And I think what I'll do is I'll just put a little bit, on the back. Just want to smear it out just a little bit so it doesn't get too too wet. I should have probably done that on a piece of paper, but oh well. All right, so I need to be able to add 3 rows on here. So let's see if I can get that straight. All right, so that looks good. I think that might be good. I'm just going to kind of place that, and then that's going to go underneath. Yes, that'll work. So then under that, I'm going to put this one. And then I'll have my whole verse on there. And I will read it to you. Just let me get it on here first. Oh, and I have to tell you the card that I made last week. This is so crooked. The card that I made last week, I had, well, I'm going to keep it a little bit crooked. I don't know if it's the paper or the dots, but that looks pretty okay. So I'm going to leave that before I mess it up. So the card that I made for last week's prompt, I left it, and I know it was taken. I left it at the assisted living community that my parents live. And the reason I know it was taken, I don't know who took it, but I do know it was taken. Because what happens is when you walk in there, you have to sign in. And they have a kiosk, you know, like they have an iPad where you have to sign in and say who you're visiting and that kind of stuff. And I thought, okay, this is fantastic because, well, oops, oh, I forgot the word harmony. It is a very busy area. Lots of people coming and going. You have family members of all ages. Obviously, you have the residents of the assisted living, and they also have independent living. But anyway, so it's a very, very active little area, and a lot of people. Oh, I'm not going to have room for this. Can I pull this up without messing it up? Oh, uh-oh. Okay, I have to move that over. Let's see if I can fix this. So anyway, so I left it right by the iPad where you sign in. When I signed in, then a couple hours later, when I left, it was gone. So I was like so excited. I was ecstatic. I was like, oh my gosh, you know, I don't know who took it, but obviously somebody took it. And yeah, so I was super, super, super excited. And yeah, so yeah, so it worked out really, really, really well. And who knows, this one may end up there as well. What I haven't done yet is, I know I'm working over here kind of towards the right side, and that's because I have the glue right here. So, all right, so that's on. It looks a lot messier than what I was hoping for it to look like. I probably should have used my tape runner, but I wanted to make sure it wasn't going to go anywhere. Well, we'll see if I can clean that up just a little bit. All right, but in the meantime, yeah, so I'm hoping that, you know, we hear more stories on where people left their cards from last week. And yeah, I'll have to see, where I go this week. I know I'll be back at my parents'. So I'll have to see if that's, where I feel led to leave it again or not. I'll have to see, right? So super excited, super excited. All right, so this I want to put on here, but is there a way I can make it look a little nicer than it does at the moment? Because I kind of messed that up. So maybe just by putting another, oh yeah, that'll do it. Just by putting another little piece of lace on here will definitely do it. So I'm just gonna put the adhesive on. So even, if you're playing along and not necessarily making a video, but you've done something like this before where, you leave scripture verses for people to find, tell me the story down in my comments. Just let me know. I would love to hear your story. I mean, I think it's such an awesome thing to do. Especially for people like me that might find it hard to hand it directly to somebody. This is a great way to sow some seeds without, I want to say without the pressure. It's an easy way to do it. Oh, I'm trying to cut this straight. All right, I got it. All right. So that's that. Okay, we're doing good. We're back. We're on a roll again. We're on a roll. I just want to make sure that there's no wet adhesive. And then this is going to go right here. And then this will go here. So if I put this here, I want to make sure you can read the verse. So let me put that on there. It's just a bobby pin with a flower. So this is going to have to go really basically like right here, right, in order to see the whole verse. And I like that. So I think this time I'm going to switch over to, to my tape runner. Just because it is paper on paper, and that is okay to do, as you all know. All right. Let's see if I can actually get it straight the first time. All right, that looks good. All right, this all has to dry. This is wet. Okay, so that looks really good. So this is going to be, well, one side of the card. I was going to say the front of the card, but hey, I don't know. I could technically always turn this the other way, but I think that looks super pretty. I had these little Illustrated Faith paper pieces, and when I look at this flower right here, I mean, it just kind of screams, or even there's yellow ones here, that it needs to be on this, on here. So look at that one, even super pretty, right? I think I saw yellow. Where's yellow? I saw yellow. Oh, it's attached like that, but that's okay because, well, I'm just going to remove this just for a minute because I want to put something on the other side. So I was thinking of maybe grabbing the word joy, and I could use this with the word joy. I think that looks super pretty. I think I would do it the other way though, because right now the bottom of this is kind of a little dimensional, a little thick where the top is not. So I think I'll put the joy up on top because it is a little dimensional. And then this way, all of like the heavy weight is not on the bottom. Okay, so we have joy. I'm going to go back to my tape runner. And I always worry about tape runner, like, is it going to hold like for forever? Like, I want it to hold for 100 years. Now, which way is best? I think this way. Okay, so I'm going to put this on here. And that's all. I just wanted something pretty. So let's just make sure. I hope I didn't mess this up. Let me go back here. Put that on. Oh, it's like perfect. Okay, good. Good, good. Good. All right. So then the last thing I'm going to do is I need to put something up here, right? What should I put here? Oh, I love that. I love that. I just kind of want to look and see what else is here. Do. No, you know what? I think I have to go with this flower. I like it. I like it a lot. I think you can see it on the pattern paper. Maybe not as much as I would like to, but you can still see it. So that's okay. So I'm going to go with it. And we're going to do this. And there we go. There we go. All right. So Colossians 3:14. And above all these put on love, which binds everything together in perfect harmony. Love it. Love, love, love it. I just think, about the world today, and I think that is such an awesome message. I love it. So that is it. That is my card for today. This takes the place of my tassel. I did like a Project Life card. I added some scrapbook paper. I added lace. I think I'm in pretty good shape for today, and I'm excited to leave this somewhere. So this will definitely be the front, and then this will be the back, just so that it's not plain, Not that that's bad, but I think it looks pretty. All right, so that's it for today. And then we come back next Thursday, which will be our last Thursday for this collaboration. And you can still join in if you would like. Just let me or Helen know. And, oh, I forgot to mention, shame on me. Make sure you check out my co-host, Helen from Moss Cottage. Her link is below, as well as everybody else that's putting out a YouTube video or posting on Instagram. Very important. Check out everybody's video. Leave them a comment. Subscribe to their channel. All the good stuff, right? And then next Thursday, we will be working on a postcard or a tag and create an ombre effect with paint, colored paper, fabric, whatever. And we're going to add some pretty frilly stuff and a focal point and a Bible verse, and that's it. I have to find a small rock because I do want to do that bonus prompt. So, yep, we'll see. We'll see if I can find one. I hope so. I think all I need to do is like go out to my sidewalk out in front of my house, and I might find one. So anyway, so that's it. So thank you so much for being here. Again, be sure to check out everybody's videos. Their links are below, or click on the hashtag scripturecardstoshare link, and it'll bring up everybody that's participating and their videos. And yeah, have a wonderfully blessed rest of your week. Alrighty, bye-bye, everybody.